Hello and good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to the first sociology lecture of this academic year. I know this is a new subject for you all, and you must be wondering how the subject will be. Will it be hard or interesting? So, don't worry, it's pretty interesting and easy if you study regularly. I hope by the end of this class you will surely start taking interest in this subject. Now, before coming to the subject, I would like to introduce myself. I am Mrs. Shubhangi Shinde and I will be teaching you sociology for this academic year. I am teaching for last 14 years in various institutes. But this is my second year in Sarhad Junior College. Before starting our subject, I would like to tell you that we are starting with a new technique of learning, and I expect you all to attend the class every time it is scheduled. I will try my best to make our lectures enjoyable. I assume you must have purchased the textbooks, and it's my request to you all to sit with your textbooks every time our lecture is scheduled. I also want you to read the book thoroughly after completion of each lesson because the knowledge of the lesson you have got will be tested by taking objective test time to time. The material which will be available on your screen at the time of lectures will be there from morning 8 a.m. till the evening. So you can access it anytime. You can refer to it as many times as you want. Now, there are some tests and assignments which will be given to you. So, I want you all to complete them on time and also submit them whenever the due date is given to you. In case of any query, you can contact me. Your understanding of subject is more important to me. So, don't hesitate to contact me. You can put your queries in a comment box and your problem will be solved as soon as possible. So, now, before coming to the subject, I would like to tell you that you also have to make a 200 pages notebook for sociology class work. Whatever tests and assignments and question answers will be given to you should be written in this book. Book will be checked as soon as the college starts. Okay, so now we will start with our sociology first chapter, Introduction to Sociology. First, we will see what is sociology in the introduction. This unit will attempt to trace the relationship between the emergence of sociology and the social and intellectual conditions of 18th and 19th century in Europe. Why we have to study these conditions of 18th and 19th century, that too in Europe? Because this science of sociology is emerged from Europe, and the study, the collection of knowledge, the research was done in this 19th and 18th century by the intellectual people and the sociologists. So, we need to know about the conditions at that time. Initially, sociology is a discipline emerged in Europe. So, the birth of this subject is in Europe. Sociology emerged as an independent and separate discipline only around the middle of the 19th century. Means for a long time research was going on this subject, experiments were done, and at last in the middle of the 19th century the subject was emerged. The emergence of sociology no doubt has changed the approach to study of human society. It became a distinct, unique and young social science. As it is emerged in a very recent years, it is called a young social science. And yes, it is distinct and unique because it studies about the human behavior. Now we'll see the definition of the sociology. Sociology is the science of society. It studies social relationships and society. What are social relationships? Social relationships means the people around us and the relation, our relation with them, with relatives, with friends, with peer group, and much more. We study social relationships, its forms, varieties, and patterns, as well as social groups, social structures, social status, social norms, social problems, and the changing nature of society, and a number of other things. Means all these different things which are related to social groups or social problems or social structures are studied in sociology. We shall begin with a very simple question: what is sociology? The answer is also very simple. Sociology is a study of man in society, or sociology is a scientific study of social events in society. In simple words, sociology is a study of ourselves, people around us, events taking place around us, and the things happening around us. To understand the exact and scientific definition of sociology, we first have to take into account how the word sociology is derived. Means the etymology of word sociology. The French philosopher Auguste Comte is considered to be the father of sociology. He accredited with coining the term sociology. Coining means emerging two words into one. In 1839, he wrote the book Positive Philosophy, and in its fourth volume, he mentioned for the first time the word sociology. Till then, it was just said the social science of society. Sociology is composed of two different words. A Latin word, socius, means companion or associate, and which eventually was referred to as society. And a Greek word logos means science or study, the science of society. Previously, Comte termed this science as social physics, means till fourth volume it was called social physics. Later on, it popularly came to be known as sociology. He found the need for a new science to study social phenomena from a scientific approach. Means he wanted to know why the things happen, the reason behind it. So he studied about this scientific approach. There are many definitions of sociology, but I have mentioned some over here. First one is written by a sociologist Auguste Comte, who is said to be the father of sociology. He says sociology is the science of social order and progress. Means he thinks that sociology is a science which deals about the order and the progress of society. George Simmel says society is the science of the forms of human interrelations, means the study of the relations of the people with each other. Oxford Dictionary says that sociology is the study of the development, structure, and functioning of human society. All three of them, all the three definitions, tell us the same thing, only the words are used differently. Now we will see the main points, the main definition that indicates three major points. First one is they emphasize the scientific nature of society, means it is a science or a study. The second one, they stress on the relation between human beings and society. And third one, it is clear that society is a complex social science which differs from all other sciences. Naturally, it is different because it studies about the behavior of the human beings. Now, let's see the nature of the sociology. Sociology is a social science, as we have seen before. It is a branch of knowledge that provides us information about social life of human beings and society at large. Now, social life means what? When we go out, we meet different people, we communicate with many of the people outside, even to whom which we don't know them. So, this communication or this interaction with the people outside is known as social life. And society means a group of people with whom we share our culture, or the group of people who live in a defined territory which, to whom we meet every time, or we feel some unity with that group and see themselves as different from other people, means every person is different from the other person. So, to understand the nature of sociology, it is essential to look at the points as follows. Sociology is an empirical science. Sociology studies and analyzes social facts on the basis of scientific method. Means it has some specific points based to these facts. It is not based only on armchair philosophy or speculation. Means nobody sits in the place and make the rules. It is properly studied in a scientific way. Rules are framed in sociology with the help of observation and experiences. Means every person is different, so every human behavior is also different. So after studying about it, taking observations, taking experiments, only then sociology is taken for granted. Means the study of human behavior is taken for granted. Sociology holds that empiricism is its central feature as a science. Means it is a study of human behavior, then too it is called a science, as they take some observations and then only they make specific facts come true. Sociology is a theoretical and applied science. There is a systematic development and formulation of sociological theory. Means many theories are properly written down with the systematic development. Verification of already existing theories and formulation of new theories is a constant progress in sociology. Means every now and then some other thing is newly experienced, is newly observed, and the theories are made. Hence, it is known as a pure science. However, today we cannot call sociology only as a pure science, since many branches of sociology are based on the application of sociological knowledge to the field. Hence, it is pure as well as applied social science. Why it is called applied? Because it is first observed, then theories are written on them, then the theories are experienced, and then only it is said that it is a perfect science. So it is called applied because of that. Sociology is a factual science. The aim of sociology is to find out reality of society. Means what is happening around us, what we see every time is not real. There are two faces for every coin. Means everything that we see is not real. It may be having some other side also. So the reality is to be found out to make the observations. Sociology understands society as it is. It confines itself to what it is and not what it should be. Means at the time of the study of sociology, it is studied uh, whatever is seen in front of it, not how it should have been. or what ought to be, what should have been. Example, sociology studies the constructive part and destructive elements in the society. Means it studies about the good things as well as the bad things in the society. Moral and immoral, organized and disorganized aspects of society. Means what things should be taken from society, what should not be taken, the organized things in the society and the disorganized things in the society, all are taken to observe before making any theory about it. Sociology is also a holistic science. It studies society as a whole. It does not limit itself to the study of any specific or particular aspect of society. Rather, it studies all the aspects of social life. Now, before we end the lecture, we will take a quick review about what we have studied today. So, first, we have studied what is sociology. The answer is sociology is a study of man in society, or you can say it is a scientific study of social events in society. So, the major concern of society is particularly about human society, hence, it is popularly known as science of society. Sociology is also concerned with the life and activities of human beings. It studies the origin and development of human society, its structure and functions. It determines the relationship and interdependence between different elements of social life. Now, what is interdependence? Interdependence is, say, if any person or say a celebrity is doing something out of the box and it is followed by some other celebrities also, and this thing which is done out of the box by celebrities help thousands of people in the country is known as interdependence. For example, I will tell you recently in this pandemic, Sonu Sood helped hundreds of people to go back to their homes. Looking at him, many other celebrities also came up to help these people for going back to their houses, or they helped them by giving them food or many important things which were lacking at that time. So, looking at these things, we can see that this help given by these celebrities made hundreds and thousands of people happy, and they were indirectly related to these people. So, this is the meaning of interdependence. If it also focuses on stability and change in society. Sociology is an independent social science which stands on scientific inquiry of social phenomena. In short, sociology is the science of social relationships and social behavior. Sociology is derived from two different words, a Latin word socius and a Greek word logos. Socio, Socius means society and logos means study. So when these two words were united, it was called sociology. Sociology was termed in the book social positive social philosophy written by Auguste Comte in his fourth volume. Until then, it was known as social physics. The French philosopher Auguste Comte is considered to be the father of sociology. So, all these points are important to remember in today's lecture. So, we will stop here and continue tomorrow with the same chapter. Till then, I request you to go through these slides once again. Thank you.